moody reader. I don't know. Am I moody in general? Hello. My name is Nakia. Welcome to my channel. We're going to be doing the Moody Reader book tag today. I have seen a couple of my Booktube friends do this tag, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to do mine because it looks like so much fun. I saw B Reading do this video. I will link hers below. And my friend Alex from the Bookish Report, he also did this tag. I will link his video below too as well. Go check out there so you can hear their answers. I just feel like this is a fun one in general, just so you can learn a little bit more about, us as booktubers, all that good stuff. So let's get into this tag with question number 1. Do you consider yourself a mood reader? No. I don't have to be in a certain mood to read. I just read every day. Yeah, just no. Question number 2. Do you set TBR lists and do you stick to them? Yes, I do set TBR lists. I do TBR videos every month. Do I stick to them? Not necessarily. I try, but I often DNF books. So that usually shakes things up, and then I go to my Kindle Unlimited and see what I got on there, or just what I have on my Kindle, period. So you never know, but I definitely do make TBR videos and lists. Question number 3. Do books affect you emotionally, or does the mood of a book rub off on you? No, I don't think books affect me emotionally. It's funny because movies and TV shows, I guess because it's visual, those can affect me deeply, which is why I don't watch as much as I used to. Books, not as much. I mean, it'll maybe affect me for like an hour after I've read it, some of the ones that have affected me. And then after that, I'm moving on. I don't think about it anymore. So yeah, no, they don't rub off on me generally, which is, like I said, why I love reading more so, because movies and TV shows, I can think of things that have affected me since I was a child. So there's that. But books, no, thank goodness. Question number 4. When you're feeling sad, what do you read or do you not read when you're feeling sad? I mean, I hate to say this, but I'm not sad generally. So I have had like a couple times here and there where I just wasn't in the best mood, and I did still read because I have a schedule. I have to read or I'll fall behind. So I pretty much just try to keep it going regardless. And like I said, I don't really get sad often. So yeah, I just read every day regardless. Question number 5. Most often, do you read to escape, to learn, or critically reflect? I read to escape. No surprise there. I read to escape and have fun. That is pretty much it. I have read nonfiction books, but generally I like to do those for audiobook, and that's, I guess, to learn and to reflect. But for the most part, I am reading to escape and have fun. Question number 6. What is a book that made you laugh out loud? I am actually in the middle of this book right now, or towards the end. Project Hail Mary. That Andy Weir is funny. I was like, he is so funny. I would love to be around him in real life to see if he's that funny in person, but he writes some of the funniest stuff. And yeah, I have laughed out loud so many times while reading Project Hail Mary. I have laughed out loud. Yeah, just so many things. I'm having so much fun with it. But that's the most recent one that I can think of. Question number 7. What is a book that made you cry, or if you don't cry, one that really moved you? This one is easy peasy lemon squeezy. The last book that made me cry, and I'm talking tears, couldn't even talk when I was done with the book. I was trying to talk to my daughter about it, and I was still like, That is The House Plant. I will put it up here on the screen. It is a short little novella, but yes, that book packs a little punch. And yeah, like I said, I knew that people said it was going to be emotional. It was an emotional read, but I just was like, it's not going to affect me like that. Oh my Lord. Like I said, tears just flowing. Then I would get it together, and then it'd be another part and tears would be flowing again. And like I said, I was crying afterwards. It was just a mess, but in a good way. 5-star read, by the way. If you have not read it, check it out. But yeah. And then another book that made me cry, which was unexpected, was Stillhouse Lake by Rachel Caine. There was just a part that hit me as a mom, and I was just really deep into it. I remember sitting here on this couch like it was yesterday and just being so emotionally invested in that scene. And when something happened to the main character, I was just devastated for her, and it just made me emotional. But yeah, just those two so far. Question number 8. What is a book that you didn't even know how you felt about? Let me think. Gee, that's a tough one. I feel like I talk about this book so much, but Night of the Mannequins is one. I've talked about this many times. When I finished it, I was just like, what was that about? I didn't fully get it. And then I knew how I felt about it because I was mad that it wasn't what I thought it was, but I just didn't fully get the ending. And another one that I just read more recently is You Have Arrived at Your Destination. That's a short little novella, sci-fi novella. I was along for the ride, and then the ending came and I was like, huh? And I went back and reread, and then I was just kind of like, I think I get it, but I don't really know. So yeah, those two. Question number 9. Are you more likely to read on a sunny day or a cloudy day? I will read on all the days. I would prefer it be cloudy, preferably rainy. To curl up with a book on a rainy day, yes. But I live in California and we mostly have sun. I know, boo-hoo, but I love the rain and I miss it. We did not get a lot of rain last year and I'm upset about it. But yeah, a cloudy day is great, but I will read regardless. If it's sunny, I just pull down the shades and make it a little darker in my room, which is generally what I tend to do anyway. Question number 10. Do you usually set the mood when you read? Music, lights, smells? Ooh. Not really. As I said, when I'm in my room during the day, I just pull the shade down. Unless I'm reading a book that's like a book that takes place in the daytime or it's a sunnier book. But when it's a scary book or it's a darker book, I pull the shade down. At night, I just put on like a low light. Sometimes I do put on my little relaxation videos with rain generally or fire crackling. But other than that, no, most days I just get in the bed and read. Nothing too exciting. And last but not least, question number 11. Can you leap from book to book or do you need buffered time between them? I go from book to book, honey. There was only one book that I needed a minute. And when I say a minute, it was just like the rest of the day. Because generally, as soon as I finish a book, I usually finish it in the daytime. Then nighttime, I start another book. This one, I think I waited till the next day to start the next book because I just needed a minute. And that was Stillhouse Lake by Rachel Caine. It was just so intense. And it left on a cliffhanger because it's a series. And I just needed a minute to decompress when it was over. But like I said earlier, just like an hour, but I still just didn't want to read another book that night. But generally, no, I go from book to book. Let's keep it going, keep it moving. Plus, I don't read that many books generally a month. So yeah, I got to keep it moving. And that's that. So yeah, I thought this was a fun little tag that I wanted to chime in on. I hope you enjoyed my answers. I don't think I'm going to tag anyone. I'm not going to tag anyone. You can just feel free to jump in and do this video. If you do, let me know so I can watch your video. And yeah, that is it for this video. I would love to know in the comments if you like to set the mood and do anything special when you read. So yeah, let me know any of that good stuff. So that's all for this video and this tag. And I will look forward to talking to you in my next video. So until next time, snuggle up in your hideaway with a good book, unplug as much as possible, especially from the news. Be kind to all kind, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.